right? It is 2000 Trees. I'm calling it day 2.5 because Wednesday existed, but only half.
Yeah.
And I wasn't here for Wednesday. Anyway, I'm joined by Erhan of Heriot. First of all, how you doing, man?
Good. Hot.
Hot.
But otherwise, yeah, very
Yeah.
good, mate.
Are you enjoying the weather, or are you saying this is too much?
It's a bit much. I think my wardrobe is just all black, really, so it's a bit difficult, but being British, we complain if it was raining as well, so...
I think this is the problem. When we get weather like this, we're not climatized to it, so it's a struggle. Now, you are playing later on today. Looking forward to the show.
Very much so, yeah. We played the Cave 3 years ago, and we opened at like 10:30, you know, on a Friday where we would be hungover if we were punters, and people were there for that. And then the next year we played main stage, so to have a year off and then come back and headline the Cave is wicked. So very, very excited, mate.
It must feel good, like moving up those notches.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. It's pretty surreal. It's like, you know, we couldn't have like set out and planned that we would expect that we'd be doing this at this point. So, mate, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Like, we're very much excited for it, yeah.
Well, 2000 Trees very much is a festival for the up-and-comers, which I think is like one of the things that the music world massively needs.
Definitely.
Now, what we're doing today, excuse me, we are building bands Dream Festival.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I keep saying rules, they're not rules, but there are, what we have, 3 stages over 3 days. I'm not going to ask you to like fill up every single one because I would just be here naming your favourite bands for hours. and it's Waste of time. So the headliners over 3 days. Main stage, think your Gods of Rock,
Okay.
AC/DC, Black Sabbath, that sort of stuff. Doesn't actually have to be rock. I'm just using that as a framing tool.
Sure.
Next stage down, we have got you know, your bands that will fill like the O2 and like the big venues, that sort of level.
Sure.
And the third stage are for the bands you think deserve recognition. And as we're at 2000 Trees, I'm calling it the 2000 Trees stage because this festival is all about getting up and coming bands seen.
Sure, okay.
Now, you've got an unlimited budget because we do not want to be here going, well, if you hire them, you can't have them because, you know, money. Like, that would make for a boring ass interview, wouldn't it?
Sure.
And you can have absolutely anyone throughout history, bands that are broken up, people that are not with us anymore, or that classic lineup that just doesn't exist or will never exist because the bands hate each other.
Okay.
So, let's start off with the headliners. Who have we got?
Probably Limp Bizkit, to be honest.
Cool.
They're getting to the point where they're becoming well, I guess, as we get older, they become more like the kind of dad rock, kind of encompassed within that because everyone's getting older and they're what must be in their like mid-50s now.
Yeah, and you know, when they sort of came back on the scene and Fred Durst had like the curly wig and the tash and everything,
Mental.
I was looking at it going, have we got to that stage? Like, you know, we're a bit
Yeah, I obviously can't speak for Fred. I don't know why he's doing that.
Yeah.
It's not really what I thought would be the next step for them, really. But hey, like I've seen them time and time again, and they're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to age. They seem to still be playing like they're young. So
exactly.
that'd probably be my headliners. I think.
Well, I mean, to be fair, and nothing against Avenged Sevenfold, like like a few years back at Download, everyone was like, Limp Bizkit would have they played a headlining level set. So you have got a good call there.
Yeah.
Who else have we got? Who's on the next 2 days?
Oh, I think Rolo Tomassi would be a band I put on there.
On the headlining slot.
I think they would maybe be the ones. I know you mentioned about the 2000 Trees stage.
Yeah.
I think just constantly underappreciated.
I think you're right there.
Yeah, I think obviously, like if you know who they are and you follow them, they're not underappreciated. But I think they're so musically talented. Like everyone brings something to the table, and I think they're an absolutely brilliant band. Obviously, we've had the opportunity to tour with them twice.
Cool.
So yeah, we've been very, very lucky, and obviously, I think that only cements it further, where you get to see them in their zone, you know, sound checking and things like that, and they're just wicked. So they would definitely be on that dream lineup for me.
So we're putting them on the 2000 Trees. What about the other headliners though? So we're not bouncing around too much. So I got confused there. This heat is destroying me.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's difficult. So I've got absolute top. I've got essentially kind of like openers in a way.
Yeah. I'm always putting people on the spot and making them glitch with this question.
Now, do you know what I do? I put Rolo up. So let's go in order. For a band that like are kind of like coming up, there's a band from the US called No Cure.
Okay, cool.
Just disgusting heavy. It's really hard to describe other than like just abrasive music, but they're amazing.
In other words, cool. For the serious pitters.
Yeah, yeah, literally. If you want to pit, that's the anthem to pit to.
There we go.
Anthem to gym to, anthem to whatever to, man.
Angry music, essentially.
100%, man. Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So we got them. Next stage up, then. Who are we going for?
It's really difficult. Someone under Limp Bizkit. I'm really not sure. I reckon. Seems a shame to put Deftones in there, but they would be someone I'd want on a dream festival. For me personally, Limp Bizkit are a little bit high, I think, in terms of like nostalgia for me growing up, and like obviously that was just, you know, when I was very, very young, I used to like rap music. Before I then kind of transitioned into metal, and Limp Bizkit were kind of my gateway drug into that.
It's a good gateway drug.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it. It was just cool to hear just a little bit someone else. And Deftones I kind of found later on in life when I began meeting a lot of the band like through school and things like that. So yeah, I think they'll be up there as well.
Are the Deftones on the headlining slot? Are they below Limp Bizkit?
Probably just below for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
The reason I ask is they did play Crystal Palace in a phenomenal set recently.
I was there.
You were there?
I was there. Yeah.
Can I just ask, did you feel like the lineup was a little bit? It was good. I love the lineup, but you were there going it was a bit bipolar in like in the logic of them.
Yeah, I mean, when we build sets, when we build lineups for like our own tours and things like that, we like to have bands kind of have their own room to breathe.
Yeah.
Like you can have a lot of the same band. You can have a lot of metal bands on the bill, and there might be some crossover. And I guess in terms of like a crowd feel, that probably makes sense. But I think for an artist, it's really nice for them to go out and do their own thing and be the only ones that have done their own thing well. Yeah. So like when there's a real mixed bill, I love Weezer. So like I'm cool with that.
I'm with you on that because I did have a conversation with someone about it.
That's all right.
I normally say there's always one. There's always two. It's cool, guys. Don't worry about it. It was nearly a four. It was nearly a four.
It's a full band. Love it.
There we go. I don't know who they were, but let's put them on the bill just for the. But no, I fully agree with you. Like, it was such a nice and eclectic mix on that festival. But
yeah,
we've gone off topic because. So we'll have to think about like other bands that we can put on it, but it's a bit of I know it's a challenge. So I'm going to ask. All festivals need something to make them stand apart from others. What would you do that's different? Now I've had people say, well, we're going to hold it on the moon. We're going to have the stages toured on buses so people don't have to go to the stage comes to them. Yeah. Remember, your unlimited budget, and someone even said a parallel universe, because I was like, you know, the laws of physics don't even have to apply to this.
Oh,
so let's go nuts.
That's real on the spot. So we played a festival in Germany, Full Force Festival. One of the stages is by a lake where you can go in and swim. I know it seems very kind of like, if you know Fire Festival, you kind of know where I'm going with it. Having a festival on like an island where all of the stages are near some body of water that you can just go dip your toe in. Obviously, I'd have it somewhere where it's lovely and hot and it's actually worth going for a swim. But that'd probably be that for me, to be honest. Like, yeah.
So you mean the Fire Festival that was in that Netflix documentary type thing?
Yeah. So me staying on an island might lead people to that, but it's more just having a body of water where you can go have a swim and you can still hear the music and see the stage.
Well, I don't think we're planning on like ripping people off here. It's all good. No. It's all good, and it's also mythical at the moment. It's not real. Yeah. Unless we can make it real. I like the idea of an island, which you've also, you've answered my next question. Where will it take place? Which is, well, it's on an island.
Yeah.
Stages on the beach, stages in the jungle, it could be absolutely anything.
Yeah, just somewhere tropical where the weather's good. And obviously, it's different to England heat, I think, anywhere else other than here. When it's hot, it's nice.
It hits,
like, there's a little bit of a breeze, and it's like, that's the sort of thing. And obviously, unlimited budget, why not? Like, we'd have it in a dome where we could control the temperature and we can make it comfortable for everyone. So,
there we go. Yeah. There's some stages that are under a dome and air-conned. I like that, man.
Yeah.
I've had that before, and it's such a good idea. Honestly, future tech, outside aircon.
I mean, like, but you got to think as well, like, if you had Slayer playing, maybe you'd want a bit of thunder, like, and you'd want a bit of lightning and stuff like that. So like, you can really, yeah. I mean, now I'm cooking with it. I'm like, yeah, it sounds pretty good.
I do get people like sort of going, oh, this is a challenge, and then they start, as you say, they start cooking, going, ah, yeah. So I like the idea. Like, we're going to have Slayer on that bill as well now, and because we're now controlling the weather in this festival, we're going to get thunder and lightning. Maybe a little bit of rain, but like the heat will like come back and dry that all off. So we're on to a winner. This is going to be always the tough question, though. We need a name for this festival. What do you think we could call it?
So my name's Erhan. A lot of the guys call me E in the band. E-Fest.
E-Fest.
Does sound quite like I'm cool with ecstasy at the festival, which obviously I can't control anyway. But
that's fine.
But I mean, it's just easy. Yeah, it's named after me. It's the festival I put together, so that's probably what I call it.
I like it. E-Fest, not to be confused with the amphetamine version, just for the record. We don't want any mixed signals here, but either way, as you say, you can't control what people are doing at the festival.
That's it. As long as they're having a good time.
Yeah. As long as there's an let's say an open bar, just because it's fun. No, there's not unlimited budget.
Sure,
so,
why not?
Yeah. Now, food is also important, and we always have the standard food. What would you have there? And you know, it can be difficult to make. Just something that is your favourite food that you need at the festival.
So I'm Turkish Cypriot. Kebabs are obviously a big part of my life. Home cooking and things like that. It's probably what I'd stick with. We'd have spinning doners everywhere, vegan to meat. You know, yeah, that's probably what.
You know what? Like now you said kebabs, it makes me think kebab is quite an easy thing to set up, and I don't. Have you seen a kebab stand at a festival? I don't think I ever have.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Right, you hear that, organisers? We want an actual kebab stand at festivals. It's easy, it's quick, it's simple, and all you need is that spinning leg of meat that makes every drunk person drool with delight.
That's what I mean. It goes with alcohol.
Yeah,
and you can have more salad, or you can have a vegan option. Like, you know, yeah, that's probably how we go with it. I think,
it's a win.
Yeah.
Erhan, sorry. Erhan, see, I can't blame it on the weather because we've got like some cloud covering now, but I'm also terrible with names.
Nah, you're good, mate. You're good.
And it has been a pleasure building E-Fest with you.
Thank you, mate.
Good luck with the show later.
Yes, cheers,
It's been
man.
an absolute blast.
Thank
I
you
hope
very
you've
much.
enjoyed building your dream festival.
Yeah, mate. Love it. Thank you.